Hello guys and welcome to another How to Win with Every Pokemon edition. Today we are covering 157 to 162. We got Typhlosion, Totodile, Croconaw, Feraligatr, Sentret, as well as Furret. And now before we get into this video, I want to add a disclaimer that this team has been a little bit of a problem. Not just because of the Pokemon, but because of how good it surprisingly was. I was getting a lot of forfeits and a lot of really uninteresting videos. And because of that, I didn't really have to show off a lot of the Pokemon in it. This one, I at least get to show off 5. So I was like, this is probably the best I'm going to do. I had to change some sets up because it just wasn't really working out the way that I wanted it to. But this seems like a good video. And I do want to point out as well, Jolt Boy is one of those Pokemon trainers where you'll find an Uber where they want to just be like, oh, that's the most powerful move they learned. So I'm going to throw it on it. So not going to take full credit for this win, but I am going to take full credit for this win because of what happens at the end. So stick with it. Of course, always I'll break down the sets at the end of the video, as I will just do normal commentation. So Totodile comes out. I go for the Protect here, just to scout to see what he's doing. I was expecting a Coil set. I was expecting first turn Glare or Coil, and it wasn't. So I get Gunshot and Poisoned here, which is okay. I actually take that really well. Encounter has enough to take it out. This is a max health Totodile, so max health always pays dividends. Out comes Luxray. It gets Quick Claw, and I protect, so, I get to protect myself, and it hits me with Thunder. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Thunder didn't miss. Quick Claw went off, and I protected. And it gets Quick Claw again. So, what is that, 20%, 30% chance? Maybe even 10%, and Thunder hits me again. So what are the odds that Quick Claw activates twice, and Thunder hits both times? So out comes Furret. This is a Retaliation Choice Band set. And Retaliate to be more than enough to take out Luxray, and I'm at 2-1 at this point. So out comes the Venusaur. I'm going to swap out because I'm locked into Retaliate, and it's not really going to do much, and Typhlosion's going to be able to milk it. So I was like, damn, this is going to be a bulky Venusaur set. It goes for the Leech Seed, and I go for Power Punch. This is a physical Typhlosion with Assault Vest, and I'm glad it has Assault Vest because that Leaf Storm, even resisted, hurts, but doesn't hurt as much as it could. I go for Flare Blitz here. The Flare Blitz probably would have killed it, even without the Power Punch, but the Power Punch was definitely handy for this moment. Out comes Zygarde 10%, and I get the Quick Attack off. Do a nice amount of damage, and the Draco Meter's going to be more than enough to kill me. And I'm like, okay, Leaf Storm, Draco Meter. At this point, I'm figuring out that this kid's probably one of those max effort, max attack type of guys. So out comes Stone Edge, does about 3-hit KO, and Retaliates and take out Zygarde. So for the MVP of this team, I love normal types with Choice Band Retaliate. I've used it quite a lot, as you guys have seen. So out comes my Croconaw. I'm going to switch there. And I actually switch it to Mega Mewtwo X's Special Fire Blast. And it's a critical hit, and it does nothing. This is a really bulky Croconaw. He goes for the Side Shock. It's a 3-hit KO. I go for the Sword Dance. He goes for Aura Spear, and unfortunately it takes me out. I was hoping he would go for Side Strike again because I would have survived that. But Aura Spear takes me out. So I come for Fire Blast miss. I actually thought it was going to be Aura Spear, and I made a big mistake there, but nah. And then Retaliate hits. Fire Blast actually hits me, doesn't kill me, and Retaliate's going to take out Mewtwo. So that's 3 KOs now for Furret, as it's taken out Venusaur, Mega Mewtwo, and Zygarde 10%. And so I'm going to Retaliate here against Kyogre. Does huge amounts of damage, surprisingly amount. And that's without the KO, and then Blizzard comes and takes me out. So out comes my Sentret. And he goes for Origin Pulse and misses, which is okay. I go for my Charge Beam, I get a boost. And then he goes for Origin Pulse again, brings me down to my Sash. I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice here, which is actually going to be enough to take it out. With one more, he goes for Hydro Pump, misses, and my Hyper Voice actually takes out the Kyogre. So with an assist from Furret, I actually use Sentret and Furret combined to take out Kyogre, which is pretty funny. As you see, I've changed my name to Donkey Weewall. I think it's pretty funny. Kelly's 6-year-old nephew one day was just like, "You Donkey Weewall," and he has apraxia, so he doesn't really talk too much. But it was really funny for him to break out that. But yeah, so we won with 157 to 162, which means that we will be moving on to 163 to 168. But first, let's break down these sets. We have Typhlosion, which was wearing an Assault Vest, and it had the Blaze ability with Earthquake, Flare Blitz, Power Punch, and Quick Attack, Max Attack, Max Speed, and it was a Jolly Nature. Then we have Totodile, which was one in a Focus Sash, just for protection. It actually gets pretty high HP when maxed out. Gets up to 303, so not complaining one bit. I had Focus Sash for Torrent, Counter, Toxic Scald, and Protect. Impish Nature. Again, Protect was just for the sake of scouting to see if they're going to go with an attack move or a setup move. A lot of times people set up first turn and attack you the second turn. Also, it helps me break down to see if a Pokemon is going to be a physical attacker or a special attacker. Scald is there for stab damage as well as cause burn. Toxic there to break down walls. And Counter to pair with max HP to just obliterate something. You guys have seen me run down a lot in this series. I actually messed up with this Crocodile. Actually, max HP, max defense was that Totodile. So Crocodile is max HP, max defense as well, with an Adamant nature. I forgot to give it 4 IVs. So it's max HP, max defense, and another 4 is just missing somewhere. Actually, it's 334 HP, 259 defense, but it's running Evolite and Sheer Force. So the idea is that you lose the Flinch chance, but Waterfall to power that up. Sword Dance, Attract, Waterfall, and Focus Punch. The idea is to cause Attract, get a Sword Dance out, and get a Focus Punch. The problem with this is that you get a lot of non-gendered Pokemon in Ubers, so the set wasn't really working too well, which is unfortunate because I thought Attract Focus Punch would be really funny. Then for Ralligator was running a Choice Specs. This is the one you guys didn't get to see with Ancient Power, Dragon Pulse, Scald, and Icy Wind. It was actually running max HP and max special attack. So pretty bulky, running a Modest Nature. Actually has some 282 special attack. With the Choice Band, that's 420. So 423, which is pretty strong. Unfortunately, you don't get access to a lot of moves. So you had to settle for like Ancient Power and Icy Wind. But still, it served well in other battles that you guys didn't get to see. So then we have Furret, which was the MVP of this video. Had Retaliate, U-Turn, Knockoff, and Quick Attack, max HP, max attack, running Adamant Nature and Choice Band. Choice Band, Retaliate on a normal type Pokemon is one of my favorite things to do. So pretty good. Finally, we get one with this team. We're going to be moving on to the next set. And I hope you guys look forward to that. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.